It also was like an excuse to hit her in the face sometimes and just blame the handcuffs. Oops, not my fault.
Listen, if you don't do exactly what I say, we are going to die.
Can you share one thing one of your fellow actors, whether it's each other or anyone else on the cast, did that really impressed you?
There's a moment in the movie where Kathryn makes the most incredible choice. And it is one of those moments where I'm like, I am in the presence of true greatness. Like, this is a genius delivery. It was truly amazing, and I won't give it away, but she's saying the most ridiculous thing, but with like real tears coming out of her eyeballs, and I was looking at her just going, this is amazing. Like, this is, it was perfection. It was my chef's kiss.
Thank you. I think if I wasn't with Sam, I would have really messed it up, you know? Just bringing me into the movie and like giving me space and like the freedom to feel comfortable enough to do stupid stuff like that moment you're talking about. Just as a leader, you know, on a set. She was so cool. And you see her, right? Like, she could be really intimidating and like not nice at all. And she was so nice. We got our nails done like the day before filming. That's a big sister right there. She was like, we're gonna make this movie great.
Sam has this very interesting process that I talked to her at length about, which is she picks an animal and she decides her character has some of those animal traits. There is something so beautiful about that when she's finding body language and all of that. Because I know for Ursula, one of the first things that Sean and I started with the twins was how we stand, how we walk. Because that's a lot of times how actors will start. It's really like a fascinating process.
That's so cool.
Yeah, and how she runs, how she crawls in the movie.
It informs everything.
Informed by her animal choices.
That's really rad.
Yeah.
What about for you? Was there someone?
I mean, I had the advantage of literally standing on a stage in front of the entire cast. And so I got to watch everybody work when I wasn't talking and blabbering on and on about what the rules were. Because the thing is once the game starts, it moves so quickly. There's very little time for character development in the film. And it was really fun to see what people brought to their characters in a very short amount of time to sort of accentuate who they are and articulate who they are. And that was just fun. Everybody's so great and brings so much to the table.
Everybody knew going in, particularly Sam and Kathryn, that every day was gonna be like a gauntlet. We talk all the time about how Sam's only scene where she's actually laying down is in that hospital room.
Yeah, she's tied to a chair for one scene, and that's it.
The first, few days of shooting, and the rest of it, she's like up on her feet running for her life. And we're always shocked at how much people want to do their own stunts.
Yeah.
That fight, the bride fight.
Yeah. The bride fight was pretty incredible to shoot because that was a lot of their own stunts. It was really trying. And then also, not for nothing, but Sam's back was basically broken going into the movie.
2 weeks before we started shooting the second one, my back just decided
to break.
To fully break. It was so painful and awful, and I was just like,
now I have to stand next to Catherine Newton every day.
It's so in pain. And so I was so happy that my back healed itself in time to shoot.
And then 2 days before, she like healed magically. And so that on top of everything else was just pretty amazing.
Surviving till dawn. Again.
You guys spent a good first part of the film handcuffed together. How did being attached impact the on-screen partnership?
It was a good excuse for me to be around her. No one thought it was weird because we had to be next to each other. I do think it made me like just watch her more and definitely like pick up a lot from her. Just as a person, like I wanted to be like her, so it made it easy to just steal things. You'd want to be like her too.